Hi, guys. Welcome to another episode of Beautiful Boys.
Hello, my name is Michael Shenkanen, and this is...
Andy-Haynes.
In your outfit and with your just general demeanor, you could pull that accent off.
Yes, I've gotten into architecture. You guys, not only do we do this podcast called The Beautiful Boys, which today's episode is just The Beautiful Boys, back-to-back episodes. I think really banger episodes.
It's a banger. Andy is in a full therapy position the entire time. He's laying down on the caramel couch, and we're really getting to the bottom of things.
Yeah, we really analyze, and I feel a lot better. I can feel kind of the anxiety just dripping out of me, you know? Dripping out of
me.
Second I get
We're
down,
waiting on those.
Yeah, we're waiting to figure out what that drip's about. But anyways, we're going to be on the road. Mike's going to stop laughing by the time I'm done. This is the 31st. So if you're listening to this today and you are in Berlin, Germany, I will be performing tonight in your fair city. Tomorrow I'll be in Vienna the 1st. The 2nd I'll be in Bern. The 3rd, Zurich. The 4th, Paris, France. The 5th, London, England. And the 7th, I will be in, or no, the 6th, I will be in Dublin, Ireland.
Dublin.
And then I'm back in the States, and I start touring again in May. So come out to those shows. Everything available on punchup.live/Andy.
Are you going to any of the places where Mozart played in Vienna?
I mean, I can.
You can, right?
Yeah, I actually saved money by doing overnight trains.
Nice.
So I don't have hotels, which means it's going to be pretty...
Andy's train camping, a new frontier.
I'm only doing it for 3 nights in a row, and then I'm going back to hotels.
In a row.
Only 3 nights in a row.
That sounds great.
Anyways, welcome me into your bosoms.
Yeah. Check that out. MikeCannonComedy.com for my dates. punchup.live/Mike Cannon. April 4th. April 4th. Stamford, Connecticut. New York Comedy Club. 1 show only. Get them while they're hot. April 10th and 11th. 5 shows. Tampa, Florida, Side Splitters. One of my favorite clubs in the world. I love that place. And then H-Town. I'll be in Houston. Back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. 15th through the 16th at the Riot. And I think on the 8th and 9th I'm going to be somewhere else. But stay tuned for that. MikeCannonComedy.com for all those things. Bye. If somebody just didn't make me audition and gave no resistance to me having the part and were very, like, supportive and, like, you can do it, I think I could really nail something like that. Like an Irish gangster, you know? That's my dream. My dream is to either play an alcoholic father on the new reboot of Friday Night Lights or, like, either the gay member of the Irish mob who's, like, desperately trying to hide it, or, like a Billy Costigan. That'd be cool.
I want to play like a troubled detective.
Yeah.
Like his last case.
Should we? This is a good idea. What if we filmed our own version of True Detective season 1?
Yeah.
And you're Rust Cole,
Of course.
and I'm Woody Harrelson.
Uh-huh. But you're Irish.
But I'm Irish, and I'm in the mob.
Yeah, I love it. Let's mix The Departed with True Detective.
Yeah, I love
True
that.
Departed. There we go.
Truly Departed.
Truly Departed.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I think that could be a show.
I think that could be a show. Also, The Departed rules as a movie title, but it really is an odd title for that movie.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
You know?
Yeah.
It only is mentioned in the funeral of his father or of his mother. Your mother died. She had pictures of my father. But he's thanks to all the dearly departed, and and then they show the close up of the card sent by Frank Costello.
I think that rat scene is so disappointing.
I turn it off before then.
Good for you. Because it's a perfect movie other than that.
Yeah, as soon as Mark Wahlberg like squeegees his way out of the room in his little booty feet, I just shut it off and I'm like, that rat thing doesn't exist.
That never happened.
Yeah, that was just Scorsese's nephew.
Yeah,
inserting a scene. Yeah, inserting a scene because he was like, this is artistic.
I wonder, do you think people from Boston didn't like Jack's performance though?
Well, they did. So a lot of people, there's like revisionist history of people being like, The Departed is not very good.
That's not true.
And you're like, what are you talking about? I don't understand that at all.
I mean,
because
just the fucking Mark Wahlberg and
Alec
Baldwin scenes are like
there's so many great performances, including Jack Nicholson, which I understand he wasn't like super consistent with the Boston accent. He had some slips. He also was being fed lines through like an ear fob, so he's like hanging on for dear life.
Yeah.
But it also like that scene. I mean, I've quoted this maybe more than any other movie scene in my life of him throwing a handful of blow into a silk pillow and being like, do it till you're numb.
yeah.
I mean, is there any better scene in cinematic history?
It's
God.
great. I mean, he acts the shit out of it. It's crazy that he can like not remember lines, but you're like,
yeah,
go back to that place, Jack.
You could feel it.
He's like, I know how to do this.
Well, I'm a sucker for all this lore. I mean, this is a Departed podcast. Welcome to Beautiful Boys, everybody. But we will be breaking down The Departed for the remainder of this show's existence.
Yeah.
But there's that great story of Matthew Damon being interviewed on some podcast, and he's talking about working with Jack Nicholson and how Jack like took him aside and was like, "You want to know how I lasted all these years? I'm a writer." And he's like, so not only is he acting, but he's like, you leave the camera on, you shoot him. What if I were to say he fell funny? And then like he just like added to it. And he's like, all you got to do is leave the camera on and sure, cut it, keep the original version, but we're giving him something to play with. And you're like, damn, I fucking love that.
That's a really good Nicholson.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
You're making me feel good.
I'm impressed. I'm always impressed with impersonations.
I just can do it for that movie, though. And it's also because he sounds like all my uncles. He just sounds like my uncle, not Jimmy, not Johnny. Jimmy, Johnny, Billy, Kevin. What's the other one? He's fucking huge.
Irish fucking.
Isn't that hilarious?
Jimmy,
Johnny,
Billy, Kevin.
Yeah. Mary, Peggy.
It's like the top 5 names in a police precinct in Long Island. Jesus Christ.
And what is my Tommy? Of course, Uncle Tommy. How could I ever forget? Uncle Tommy has a tattoo, and I may have said this before, but he has a tattoo on his arm. His biceps are like 40 inches big. He's fucking humongous. And he has a rose, and on the rose are like those little sashes across, and they have all 4 or 5 of his children's name. And I remember, I'm like 10. I'm like, why don't you have Aunt Mary Jean's name, which is where I got Mary Jean Rigatone from, my aunt. And he looks at me in front of his wife and he goes, children are forever. I'm like, that is awesome.
That's
you have
great.
been married for 25 years and you're ready to pull the ripcord.
He can go whenever he wants to.
He used to call me after Irish football games sometimes and he'd be like, how'd it go? Did you tear their head off and shit down
Irish
their
football?
neck? Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What? Haven't I said that? Gaelic football.
I didn't know that.
No kid. I went to Ireland for it.
Wow.
We didn't lose for like 7 years in the States. We were dominant. So Rockland GAA, which is still active and is now the biggest GAA, maybe in America for sure on the East Coast.
Wow.
They built that off of like, we didn't give any money or anything, but like our interest in the sport and our domination in it got like more people from the county super in on it. And Pearl River is the most percentile by, saturation of mix. Nice. You look good.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that.
I like these colored lenses.
I feel like we've had this exact conversation before and I'm sorry.
No, I'm like I did Highland games. I didn't get to do anything. I tried to play rugby once. I got the shit kicked out of me.
What's Highland games?
That's like Scottish. Highland games are like something that happen all over the country, and it's Scottish culture shit.
Okay.
So it's like bagpipes, dancing, and then they do things like caber tossing.
Is that the big poles?
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Those kind of things.
I've seen that. Dude, I have 2 questions. Number 1, have you ever seen like rock throwing? Mm-hmm. Like it's an Irish thing where they're literally just throwing rocks down the street and they're like, what an absolutely marvelous throw there by Seamus.
It's hedge bowling.
Well, I had no idea what it was. It just looks like they're throwing
giant
rocks.
Sport there.
It's so funny.
And it's so weird too because it's like I can't ever see the ball.
No.
And it's like 1,000 people lined up along the side of the street and just one big fucking cheesemonger motherfucker just hucks a metal ball down and everybody's like, Ah.
I know. Well, and then what's the other one where they full sprint down an uneven hill with like plenty of potholes?
That's just that one thing.
Okay,
It's
and that's not what is that?
Cheese. They roll a thing of cheese down a hill. It's in southern England, I think.
I also like that modern day soapbox derby, except it's for flying apparatuses.
Yeah.
Where they build like a fucking shitty plane made out of.
Yeah, and then I think that's a Red Bull thing. That thing's
That's
pretty
cool.
fun.
I
But
like
the
that.
cheese thing is so crazy to me because it's like, would I do that? And I don't think I would because it looks like you break every bone in your body.
Running down the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah. No way. No way. Because first of all, have you ever accidentally? There might be not a worse and more demoralizing.
God. I'm gonna like barf because of this.
This is gonna hurt you. Demoralizing and embarrassing way to get hurt. Then like, have you ever just like slam down too hard and your knee hits you in the teeth?
Oh my God. No.
It sucks. Dude, I've like
that.
busted my lip. I've given myself bloody gums and like almost knocked out a tooth, my bonding, like the whole thing. I've done such goofball shit where I like take a fall that's too long and I just like land and my Oshkosh goes up my fucking chin. It's insane.
Oh God. So when I was in high school, my senior year of high school, I went down to this ski competition in Tahoe. Me and my buddy Zach, we like road trip down there.
First of all, there is no doubt that guy's name was going to be Zach.
Yeah.
Just the way that you were going down skiing to Tahoe.
But he now and for many years has lived in Alaska in the frontier where he built his own house.
Good for him, man.
He was raised in the Zach world, but he did not end up a Zach.
But what would be a fitting name for him now?
Like Beast.
Just beast. So he's graduated from human to animal.
He's like a giant beard. He lives in the wilderness. He's
what like his nickname is whatever animal he just killed.
Yeah, he's that kind of. He's definitely like what is it is it dressing? What's it called?
Field dressing.
Yeah, like he's field dressed a bear. Like he's
Yeah.
done that kind of shit.
I watch that stuff sometimes. I mean, I watch Alone. I've talked about that a lot. My favorite season, I forget what number it was, but it's this guy that built a home out of rocks. It's called Rock House. And it is, I mean, this guy was the single most impressive human being survivalist that I've ever seen. Like he was on this show and all of them know their shit, but this guy was like, no, this is the exact amino acid that you get from this blade of grass and this is how I can combine that with a carbohydrate and it can actually make itself into a meal in my body. And like he would know, he's like, if I understand calorically what I'm giving up to build this home, but it will insulate the heat and make it possible for me to live through the winter, and like giving like real great breakdowns of this shit. He killed a motherfucking musk ox with a knife.
What?
He stabbed it. He jumped on top of it and stabbed it and then field dressed it.
Oh my God.
Could you imagine like that big of an animal, like an 800-pound?
No.
Fucking, that's a beast.
I can't. Where were they?
In Alaska somewhere. Can you look that up to see where he was? It was like remote Victoria. I don't know. I just
Probably
I think
Vancouver
that's
Island,
Canada,
maybe. But I don't know about a fucking
Rock House Alone Musk Ox.
Musk. I don't even know what Musk Ox.
It's a stinky ox. It smells. But that's the craziest thing is that he kept like his fat in a fucking jar and built like a cache that no animals. He like slicked up the fucking trees and made them slimy so no animal could climb up. But then a fucking Wolverine ended up getting into it, and it's like battle against him and other predators, two, keen hunters.
The fucking he whacks. Ugh, God, that's so fucking
It's
intense.
pretty great.
When you tell me stuff like that, and then earlier in the show you asked me if I could survive. I go, when you say stuff like that, I'm like, you know what? I probably couldn't survive.
No, it's like when you realize that you need different things to make up a diet, like I'd be like, I'd eat daffodils.
Yeah.
I'd be fine.
Yeah.
And somebody'd be like, yeah, but what nutrition does that do for your body? And I'm like, no, I'm eating.
Yeah.
That's fine then. But this guy is like, I know the sugars that I need to replenish, the tug session I just had in my fucking lean-to.
He's eating his cum. There's no chance he's not. If he knows that much, he's eating it because it is calories.
Yeah.
And protein, I think.
I wonder if you actually, if there was like some sort of which, by the way, let's get into Love is Blind also. I'd love to talk about
I haven't
that.
watched any of this season.
Oh, it's going to be old news by the time this comes out anyway, so you're probably better off. But
I watched all last season. I loved it.
it's so good.
Yeah.
It's a really great show.
I really loved the
I went
Asian
5
guy.
for 6 this year.
Oh, really?
In terms of like what I knew, not only if they made it, but I listed who would walk out, like who would be the no. And I was 5 for 6.
So only... Oh, okay.
One couple evaded me. They turned out to be successful, and I didn't think so. Yeah.
So you were right about both, when somebody would walk out and if they'd make it.
Yeah. I nailed it. It's a very fun show to watch in that way, and it's also like, as somebody who, well, I'm out, you're back in, but you can really see how you're gonna crush. Because they're kids, and they're doing a lot of like, you know, during some of the scenes, this one guy came back into the fray, and this dude, I mean, rules for being the worst guy ever.
Yeah.
Like, he's the worst, but he fucking rules. Like,
Did you watch last season?
No.
Dude, there's this, he's like Chinese and Cambodian, and he's like a bro from Denver. It's so weird, because he just doesn't look like that guy at all.
I like watching. I'm going to give you space. I like watching this.
He's probably, like, it's probably racist to say, but it's just like, he doesn't look like his voice is going to sound like that.
Right.
And then he talks and he's like, well, I guess, like, my favorite thing about Denver is just like the Broncos. Like, that's how he talks.
The Broncos. Weed being legal is tight.
Yeah, it's literally like that. And then he like matches with an ex-Mormon, like, that looks like, you know, just like a bottle service girl.
Uh-huh.
And they're both like, they also both have bombed out of the ones that were supposed to work.
Yes.
They both have bombed out. Like, they
Nice.
thought they were going to match with somebody, and then that person dumped them kind of abruptly.
That's
and they're kind of like, both like, well, this isn't bad. I guess we could get married.
Uh-huh.
Not like the normal people on the show who are like,
yeah.
yeah, I guess it didn't work, so I'll just go home. You know?
I'll just head back. Yeah.
These people are like, I have to leave here with a partner. And so they're like in love.
Yeah.
It's going to work. They're engaged. And she sees him, and it is immediately, she's just like, oh. and then like 2 hours later, she's like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very funny when that happens, because sometimes it happens the opposite way and the guy is wrong. Like in this season, there's this woman who bought her wedding dress before she got there.
Yeah.
And from her interviews, you're like, this poor lady, like, she just really wants to get fucking married. Like, it does not matter to who. She is just so enthusiastic.
She hasn't met me.
I mean, you should shoot her a line. 'Cause
Yeah.
she's got a.
I don't want to get married again.
Attractive. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Third wedding.
You can't.
Who do I invite?
Unless it's back to somebody. You can't. You know, don't get your body count up there. You got to remarry who you already married.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
And so, but she's like a hot Latina woman, like unbelievable. Like you look at her and you're like, she's batshit, but like some guy's gonna have fun.
Yeah.
And then the dude that got paired with her, he looks like if a man was mid-transformation into a triceratops. Like he's just has a fat dinosaur head that kind of just rests on his shoulders. There's no neck to be spoken of. He has light eyes, and he's like half black, half white. So that must be like kryptonite in the world. Like he must just be told that he's so hot all the time, because he has all this confidence where you're like, you're a fucking mutant, bro. I can't believe that you think you're. And he looked at her and he's like, I don't know. He's like, usually this is not. She's like from a 50 Cent video. She looks so fucking hot.
God.
And you're like, you fucking mouth-breathing troll.
Wow.
This lady is willing to throw her entire consciousness in the garbage if you just agree to be her husband. And she'll blow you out of sheer civic duty.
I love
and
dudes
you're
that are
like,
that confident. It's amazing.
It's outrageous. It made me think that I'm too good of a husband to my wife.
Why am I being so nice to this broad?
Yeah.
No, but going back to Zach, he tried to do a gainer off the roof of our cabin that we'd rented, and he landed on his head, and then both knees came down and smashed him in his orbitals, these bones.
Oh, shit.
And he broke this orbital so that he looked dead from this side of his
Yeah.
face. Like
It collapsed,
completely
right?
swollen.
Like it's like sinking in.
Well, it just swole.
Oh, it came out. Oh.
And like it was purple and his eye was bloodshot. Like it was just the most disgusting thing to look at. Like I had to take him to the hospital.
Yeah.
And we had to drive home from Tahoe the next day. And at certain points I was just like, hey Zach, you gotta drive. I know you have one eye. But I can't turn to the right and see your face again. It was that bad. But I don't know how it got to hitting your face with your knee. Yeah. Last night I was playing with Minnow and she headbutt me in the mouth, on lip to tooth headbutt. I was like picking her up by her legs and then letting her fall.
Yes.
On the couch. And she just went straight headfirst into my face. And
they just don't know. They wield their fucking dome pieces like it's the end of a mace, like it's a medieval weapon.
They don't know. And it's like that's how they fall too. When they fall, they lead with their face.
Dude, my son looks like pimento loaf. His entire forehead are just mini bruises all over his fucking. It's insane. And the doctor, he had his 18 months checkup or whatever. And the doctor was like, he leads with his head, huh? And I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, this is gonna be a thing.
Dude, I mean, it's like I think I almost need to like talk to my therapist about it because I have this anxiety where I think about Minnow being out on the street and falling, and it fills me with like acute my nervous system tightens, and I
feel that in my teeth. Like I don't know why, but the idea of like minnow falling or a baby falling, I can like feel the sensitivity in the tip of my teeth, like they're being like knocked out.
Oh God, it's so scary. That's I mean, I think it's like obviously I'm more anxious than the reality of it because there's tons of kids in New York that are fine.
Yeah,
most of them.
But you also have like a punch card to the hospital.
Yes,
so you got like one free visit.
Yeah, I got 2 that weekend, and that was. And that's her third because she got like a bad infection like a year ago.
She loves the hospital.
Jesus Christ. I don't know I usually can like pound coffee. I think what it is that I'm coming off of like multiple days of no sleep and travel.
Yeah. And
then I got a decent amount of sleep last night and then just started this day with 3 cups of coffee.
Yeah.
And I am just us talking about this, I want to like curl up,
take a little nappy.
No, I want to get like in a childhood pose.
It's just us here.
Maybe I'll lay down.
Curl.
No, I don't know if the cameras will I show up on camera. No, it's okay.
I like that your frames match perfectly with the couch, and the lenses match with your shirt.
Should we do a thing where we analyze the other one for this episode?
Yeah.
So I'll get on the couch first.
I'm down with that.
And then you get on the couch?
I actually think that's a great idea.
This is a good idea. All right.
Nicole, sorry, you have to adjust the entire show.
You know, we were talking about
you
that.
You look great. Hold on, let me take a picture of this.
We were talking about that fall, like the like falling but like when I fell last summer, remember when I fucked my arm up?
Yes.
That like it like shook me to my core. Like I was like a different person when I came up from the fall.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine what it would be like to fall. Like kids fall all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And that fall was like, you know what? It's funny is there's no better feeling than when you're injured and you find like a place to lay down or like that moment where you're okay after the chaos, or when you're super sick and you stop throwing up or something.
Yes.
I remember last year we got like norovirus like twice, basically. And I threw up to the point where I fell asleep on the toilet seat. And that feeling of like being able to like finally go like, I'm not throwing up anymore and I'm okay.
Yeah. Package it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Somehow isolate it, sell it.
I think it's a general
post-puke satisfaction.
I think it's a general like it's a feeling of being safe that I lack in my everyday life. It's like I'm microdosing security.
I need that to be isolated. And that's the commercial for the whole show. That's what I need to feel safe. Laying down in sunglasses. Oh, dude.
I need the chaos, and then I need the reprieve from the chaos.
Yeah, 100%. Otherwise, the reprieve means nothing.
Yeah.
Because what is it a reprieve from? Normal, everyday life? No, you need the absolute, just internal warfare to come down from.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. If you're not aware, we are now taking calls from you, the listeners.
That's right. You're a direct participant in our show now because we've run out of personal content to give you.
So please give us a call at
646-598-2417.
And we will pick your voicemail and we'll play it on the pod and we'll answer it. And hopefully everybody feels better.
That's right. Yeah. So ask us for advice. We can settle a debate. You can start a debate between us.
You can just vent.
Dad questions. I would love a vent, actually.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. We have some
tell
real personal ones, too.
I would love it.
I love that.
If you told me some wins maybe you had over your wife, that'd be
If you're a guy and you won an argument or a situation over your wife, call in. It's the win line. 646-598-2417.
Yeah.
The other day, I mean, speaking of falling, so, Crew is a classic first child. He's very, super, he's coordinated, athletic, does all that stuff, but he's very, he rule follows. And he's not, too crazy or takes too many chances. He's very, he thinks things out very clearly. And Luca is, the exact opposite. He's just, I'm going to run through things and then ask why it was there after. Uh-huh. And so the other day, I said, do you ever have those, the wooden climbing things that has the bars across and it can go into a V, it could flatten out into a bridge.
Yeah. We have one of those.
A slide.
Yeah.
And you could put it together in different little things. So I built it to be a tent for them.
Yeah.
And I V'd it up. I put blankets over the top and I nestled it. I created this thing out of the nugget too. So I made them almost like a McMansion tent. It was awesome. And I classic parent, right? You turn your back for 1 second. What happens? And Crew called my name. I look over and it was a half a second, a 3/4 of a second, could not have been long at all. Luca's already on the top of the tent.
Yeah.
There's a blanket, so he can't even grab anything. He literally just got to the top.
Scaled it.
He's trying to stand up on top of it.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, dude, no. And he looks at me and proceeds to somersault down the thing. Tucked his fucking chin, but fell down, smashed into a couple of his other toys, bounced into his ball pit. Literally boom, boom, bounced into his ball pit, and then got up like Chris Farley in Black Sheep after he fell down the hill. And he's like, what was that about?
He didn't even cry?
Didn't cry.
Holy
was just
shit.
what the fuck? Nobody told me that was like that. Then just continued walking around the room. And I'm like, there's part of me where I'm like, should I bring him to the hospital right now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is this going to be a brain bleed that neither of us are aware of? What the fuck just happened? And then you also don't want to make that big of a deal about it because you're like, yeah, if it didn't hurt, don't react.
Yeah, I had this thing last night where Minno's got a cold, and so we have this honey that has vitamin C in it. It's these little packets.
Yeah.
And, kids like honey, so I'm giving it to her. And then I guess I squeeze it too hard because she just starts going and then I'm like, are you choking? And she's like, oh. I'm just but it's kids don't know how to go I'm.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah.
Too much. My mouth is full.
And she's barely breathing. And I'm just fuck. It's every day with these things, man. It's so fucking terrifying.
It's every day with these things.
I don't know how you get to Mormon mom with 5 kids. You don't even look at them after
yeah.
How you get to that level of ease. Because I know plenty of parents where it's the kid's going to fall. The kid's going to eat shit.
Mm-hmm.
The kid's going to do something dumb and get hurt.
Yeah.
We're going to go to the ER. And they are totally blasé about it.
talk about my fucking Tommy, Jimmy, Johnny, Kevin. It's like 8 of them in a Levitt house.
Yeah.
3 bedrooms. You know, they're not even like full-size bedroom, and they share 8 fucking kids plus 2 adults.
Ugh.
And like, you know.
Just boys and girls.
Just boys and girls, outdoor cats, of course, but like things being shattered on a daily basis. Like my dad throwing his brother Johnny through the fucking plate glass window in the front yard. Dude, he had like some crazy cut on his arm that he had to spend like a day and a half in the hospital or else he could have bled out. Like it was crazy. That stuff happened all the time. And you talk to my grandma and she you know what she sounds like almost? She sounds almost like the mom from she sounds like Ray Finkel's mom.
Yeah.
From Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
Just like, what a sports nut, huh? Like, just like lobotomized from anything and just like, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. It's truly, you have to be okay with like, you know, giving 1 or 2 of them away.
Terror. You just have to be fine with terror.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though, is like we are like, you know, city, urban, liberal parents are the ones that are like doing the helicoptering.
Of course.
We're the ones that are like, is it, you know, and I'm that too.
Yeah.
And then I go and I see these fucking suburban people and they're just like, they don't even stop the car. They just open the sliding door to the minivan and they kind of just roll and they let 9 kids fall out.
I'll tell you
and
what.
then she's like, I'm going to Wegmans.
It's liberating. And I think it's a good influence. Like as long as you don't buy fully into either one and you just kind of like.
The Iranians?
Was that ghouls? Like, was that an actual demon?
I thought there was like an alarm going off in here.
I got really nervous about that. That's crazy.
There's sleeper cells.
But I think as long as you're not like full helicopter or full dismissive, and you have kind of a nice balance where you're there for help and support, but you're also not up there complete ass. And as like I've had to already upgrade my operating system when it comes to being a dad a bunch of times because you think you're like, all right, this is how it is. I have to help them and I have to do this and I have to do that. And then you realize you're like, I'm fucking up his ass and I'm not letting him make mistakes for fear that he's going to get hurt. And it's like, if he gets hurt, he gets fucking hurt. It's not going to be that serious. It's a controlled hurt. You know, obviously accidents happen, but you're like, I'm getting better at kind of giving space based on the parents I'm hanging out with, you know, in the suburbs where they're like, they have older sons and, you know, the kids that are my cruise age are like their second and third kids.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, what are you fucking kidding me? Like, let them
run in
the parking lot of MetLife Stadium. Who cares? Who cares? They're playing catch. If a car hits them, they'll stop.
God damn. That ease.
It really is. I mean,
I'm gonna take a Klonopin when I get home. Take a little artificial bath.
Oh God, I have to. I'm like done with my taxes, like done. But I have to upload them, you know, and I just have to do that tomorrow. And I don't know if you're like this, but whenever you have something to do like that, like in official capacity, it may as well be like running in my background at all times,
dude.
Like it's an open app. You know what I mean? Like it's an open app that is draining my battery. And if I try to swipe it up, I can't.
My taxes are done through Rosebud's business manager, and it's literally like her taxes are
Imagine
like
she intentionally frauds your entire taxes.
That'd be so funny. But no, it's literally like her taxes, and then it might as well have been like a child like made dinner. You know what I mean? Like where like they're like, Andy did something too. That's what my taxes look like to them. They're like, did Minnow do these?
Oh my God. Put it up on the fridge.
Yeah. I was like thinking of the divorce. I was like, yeah, maybe in like an argument, I could kind of bring up like how much I paid in taxes last year. So I called the accountant. I was like, how much did I pay? And then she said a number and I was like, never mind. Never
like,
fucking
you were
mind.
actually giving money back.
Yeah, no, it was not great. But yeah, my taxes, it's 11 different 1099s, and then like I'm like I did some cash labor. They're like, don't tell us that.
Yeah, don't tell. But you're trying to say that you made more money.
I was like, I made more money than
funny,
this.
ratting yourself out to the government just to prove that you made a little bit more money.
I remember when I was applying for the housing lottery. I
Uh-huh.
qualified for one. It was amazing. It was a 1-bedroom at First and A that was brand new. Nobody
Mhm.
lived in it. Above that Trader Joe's, and it was $1,100 a month
Oh my
in
God.
perpetuity.
Oh my God.
And I qualified, and it was like maybe 6 months into me and Rosebud dating.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to get it still because I was like, I can't give up this opportunity. Like, we'll just like have both apartments for a year, and then you can move in when. And they like I did like I had to fucking show them like PayPal, Venmo, bank accounts, taxes, like every single amount. And I had to get a letter from the moving company because this is during the pandemic. So I worked at the moving company.
Uh-huh.
So I had to get a letter saying how much money I made, even though there was no official.
Yeah.
And there was like one typo, and they were like, "You're denied."
Jesus.
And I was like, "Oh man, I'm trying so hard to lie to you people right now."
Just let me lie.
It's so hard.
A comic friend. I don't know if you're friends with him. I think so. Jason Cantor.
I know
Do you
Jason.
know?
Cantor.
Yeah, he's hilarious. But he won one of those.
Yeah.
He won the lottery and I think like pays.
No, I mean, they're actually kind of easy to win if you are a single man above, like, because it's aged. There's all sorts of different things that like fit into your qualification. Like, I qualified for a bunch more after that too.
That's cool.
But they were just like, I'm not going to do the fucking paperwork for this.
Yeah.
And then we started making too much money to even do it.
Would you even be able to do that now with a kid? Like, would you?
No,
be able
I
to...
could do it, but I would have to get like legally divorced.
Yeah,
I would have to do all that paperwork to get there.
That's the thing keeping me married, buddy. It's just the idea of signing papers. Get the fuck out of here. I'll be in this forever.
Yeah, no, I'm like, when you brought up taxes, I was just like, oh yeah, taxes.
I know. I'm sorry I did that because it probably makes everybody feel uncomfortable. But that's just like, it's.
No, I just laughed because I have just taken every 1099 or W-2 and I've just put it in a pile.
Yeah.
And I've been like, I will see you guys later.
I have to do so many annoying things with like, I have my, my business card and then other things come out of other. It's just like, it's a lot of piecing together.
Yeah.
I just don't, whatever. It's not a entertaining conversation. I'm just letting you know what,
It's nice that this
I'm at.
was a relaxing conversation opposed to the child fear conversation. This is how I should do the podcast. I feel like a whole different man.
Do you feel good?
I do feel a lot better. I feel like, you know what it feels like when I faint from giving blood and then I come to?
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of how I feel. There's kind of a euphoria to it.
Yeah. I felt really good post-propofol. We talked about that, like when I got the colonoscopy.
Did I tell you I immediately hit on the nurse?
You may have, but I like that.
She was like, just like quintessential, like New York area nurse.
Was she digging around up there too? Did she get
No.
into the goods?
She was just like my like check on me when I woke up person.
Yeah.
And I woke up and I went, who are you?
You just instantly go into Austin Powers voice. Hello.
She couldn't have been more like, do you know, like her reaction was like, do you know that every single man does this when they wake up, they hit on me?
Yeah. I mean, we grew up with Animaniacs. What do you want? Hello, nurse.
Yeah, it was immediate.
What is the nurse attraction thing? It's what? Just because somebody taking care of you in kind of a sexy uniform?
Yeah, I think that's part of it. Oh, I can't get up
No,
now.
stay down there. Yo, where's my phone? It looks and sounds like you woke up from a bender. It's right down there.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Well, my mom's a nurse, so I'm sure there's something Oedipal about it.
Oh,
but there is something like attractive about stewardesses and nurses. Mm-hmm. Something about the uniform, but there's also something about somebody doting on you.
Yeah.
You know, like there's that false. It's almost like it's almost the same. What's that called? Not fucking think of the word. Psychology, but that's not the right word I was thinking of like a stripper where you're like, this person likes me.
Yeah.
They love me because they are showing me their butthole. But not the stewardesses.
No, you know what stewardesses also kind of like, or flight attendants. You fucking pig. The thing
Did I
that
say stewardesses?
you have for the last like 20 minutes, you've been pounding that.
Well, they're servants in the sky.
Yeah, sky clams. They do the same thing to me that like some teachers used to do, where like it's not supposed to be a sexy job. You're wearing a pantsuit, you look weird, and then you turn and you're like, that's a butt in that pantsuit.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I'll tell you, I'm attracted to at least one flight attendant every time I get on a plane.
No kidding.
Almost. Like, there's always some, like, Irish chick from Queens that's, like, a total babe. You know, her name's, like, Heather. And I'm always like, so are you, like, New York-based? And they're like, Minneapolis. I'm like, fuck.
See, I always get...
I've only ever gotten one stewardess's number, too.
What?
A
number.
Yeah, I got one stewardess's number one time. I was flying to Salt Lake City, and the stewardess was a smoke show. And I got her number, and then it turned out that she was just trying to sell me Herbalife. Like, I was like, I'm gonna smash this weekend. And then it was just Herbalife.
What is Herbalife?
It's a pyramid scheme of nutritional things.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I see. I don't even get female flight attendants. Like, I always get the guy who like came out of the closet that week.
Yeah.
He has newly bleached hair. He shaved a part into his head.
Yeah.
It's like a perfect skin fade. He's
Sebastian.
also got the butt in the business casual pants.
Do you know the thing about gay guys having full names?
No.
Like, gay guys aren't like Chris. They're Christian or Christopher
Okay.
or Sebastian.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they all have full names. Alexander, not
I
Alex.
see. Yeah. Yeah. Why is that?
I don't know.
Man, there's
Somebody
guy.
else has made this joke, so I don't want to act like it's my joke, but like,
Yeah.
I heard it years ago about how like gay guys have like their full names. It's like, I don't know. It's like almost like it's probably like the same. It's probably related to fashion almost, because you know, like fashion people, the names are always their full name.
Yeah. Christian Siriano.
Yeah.
Wow. Where'd I pull that from?
My dad sold Christian Siriano mom a house.
Really?
Yeah.
He was. Who is he?
Project Runway.
That's right. Okay.
Winner
Now,
season 3.
Did you see America's Next Top Model, the documentary?
No.
You've watched it?
I heard it's bad.
It's not bad. It's great.
No, I heard it's like, it makes it look like a bad.
Yeah, I mean, it makes just everybody look like a fucking sociopath. And also, Tyra Banks, dude, she should run for office or something, because she just unflinchingly does not give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, they will be like, so what do you think about this person that killed herself because of the comments you made in season 6? She's like, I didn't realize that it would affect her that much, but apparently she's weak. like, it was just like, I don't know, like just kind of casting off responsibility to anybody else, and then in the same breath be like, but it's my show that I created and developed and had my hand in everything.
I love Miss J.
Who's that?
The gay black man that was like...
with the blonde hair. That's kind of who I'm talking about. Oh, the meme.
Yeah.
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 I did the...
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Wait, did Tyra Banks ever have Did we know Tyra Banks' husband?
No. I don't think she ever had one. Did she?
It's just weird, because she was like a smoke show, and it's like rare for us not to... I guess we don't know Heidi Klum's.
She was married to Seal.
That's right.
But now she's like Madonna. She just picks off like Ecuadorian 20-year-olds.
Yeah, it's weird. I follow a lot of models on IG. They never include their boyfriend. And sometimes you go the hunting. You go into the tagged.
Yeah.
And you go, oh, fuck, he's beautiful. God damn. Oh, fuck, he's hot.
Well, those models intelligently go by like the early boy band model of never admit that you're with somebody.
Yeah.
They won't want you anymore.
Yep.
Just exclude them, sell yourself, and you'll get everybody.
Yeah.
And it's correct. Heidi Klum still looks unbelievable too, by the way. She's like 70.
Is she?
I mean, she's 60, I think, but she might be 50. But
I mean, Helen Mirren looks great.
Helen Mirren, bombs. Who knew that she had some like numpties right there on her chest? Yeah, she's got some nice
like
bags. Yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
a little Hermes bag right on her chest. Yeah,
A Birkins.
Oh man, I had a fun comedy weekend this past weekend.
Yeah, you did like a boys trip.
A little run with our friend Aaron Putnam, who I love dearly, and who is very like.
Did you guys get along the whole time?
We get along. Aaron can't bother me
because I've heard stories about him, not to his fault, but
of course,
because he's generous with everybody, but they're like I've heard stories I think about him and Bobby, being like day 2, like not talking anymore. Day 3, one of them threatening to cancel.
Well, because Bobby comments on how he drives, how he like everything, like which I'm just like in my phone, just whatever. I like people that are furious.
Yeah.
Like, including Bobby. Yeah. It's part of why I get a kick out of it. Like, Aaron, the thing that I love being on a road trip with somebody, one that'll shut up like when you just want silence, but will alpha the conversation because I'm not trying to fucking come up with shit.
And you guys had a third.
We had a third who was the the producer's boyfriend who was hosting.
Yeah.
Very nice guy, 100% had some sort of post-war PTSD.
Nice.
Yeah. Good guy, fun times, stayed mostly silent in the back seat, and then we watched the Max Holloway, Charles Oliveira fight together on Saturday night, which was very fun.
At a bar?
No, at the Airbnb that we were staying at.
Did you buy it?
No, it's on Paramount. This is the beauty is, smart TVs. You can get the app. You can sign into your own account, the entire thing. But we had like 5 comics just come back to our Airbnb, eat some pizza, hang out. I was like, the fact, having kids and a family, it doesn't allow those kind of casual hangs to materialize all that often.
Yeah.
And so when they do, right now, I'm like so appreciative and grateful of stuff like that. Like I love when you can just kind of get together and just watch something.
You know what I've been doing on the road? I've been going out to dinner with my openers.
Yeah.
Like randos, just like, not in Calgary. Calgary, I kind of knew the guys, but I haven't hung out with them extensively, but like every night I went out to dinner with my openers and like just did it. Cause that's like the main thing I'm trying to do now is like socialize. By the way, I'll cover this on this podcast as well, just to kind of reiterate it. I didn't mean to put a shirtless pic in grid.
You did or didn't?
Didn't.
Why?
Because I think
Get the fuck out of here with this.
It screams divorce is the problem. You think that's okay?
You got divorced.
Okay, I'm getting divorced.
You're getting a divorce. Are you kidding? All of the pictures that I have that like in the back of my head, I know exactly who would share them to other people and make fun of me. If I got a divorce, I'm putting out a fucking carousel of them a week.
Oh, man.
I'm chumming the water, bro.
It is fun to think. That is actually, I think this is like a prime thing that we need to talk about right now. Nobody talks about this.
Yeah.
The shit that it's almost nobody else understands this. The shit that you post that your enemies are sharing with your other enemies. That fucking phenomena in life. It happens to every single human being to some extent, but our business, it's so bad. And I literally will post a picture and I will know who screen grabbed it and sent it to somebody.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even matter if it really happened. I just know that it's in their heart.
If there's less than 5 shares on a post of mine, I know exactly who got those.
You know those 5 shares?
I know exactly who Insta shared that horse shit, and immediately we're like, can you believe it? Still at it.
Dude, I think Instagram needs to ruin our lives and just make those public.
What?
The shares.
Oh, who did it?
Yeah.
Honestly.
Remember the old school when it used to tell who, like, it'd be like, this is who they liked?
Yeah, fuck that. That was crazy.
That was funny.
That must have ended so many marriages before they hit that.
Yeah. Well, it's still like every single hot girl that I follow or like I know somebody it's mainly Diplo is always the, for some reason Diplo has liked every hot girl, like at my level.
Yeah.
I think I'm actually Eskimo bros with Diplo.
You guys have similar bodies too. He has a good body.
I love his body.
He's got a good body.
I do. I want to have that Diplo body. I have a little bit of
T, though.
arch.
He's teed up.
Is he?
Yeah, look at him. You don't have that type of abdominal symmetry unless you're at 50, unless you're testosteroned up.
I'm going to prove them
He's
wrong.
50, right, Diplo?
He's probably 48. Let's see.
Okay. So, I mean, even still, you don't have that type of bulging symmetry unless you're.
You know what I think his thing too, though? I mean, I'm sure he takes tea or something like that. I'm sure he gets his blood cleaned.
Yeah.
All that fucking superhero shit that, like, I think Tim gets like a quarterly full body MRI.
I would love that.
Yeah, it'd be great.
I want a Prenuvo. Is it Prenuvo?
Yeah, that's what you're talking about.
I
The
want
full
a
body
Prenuvo
scan.
scan.
Yeah.
How do we do that on the podcast? How do we get a rep from Prenuvo to just scan Andy and I and see what percentage of our blood is poison?
Who do you think is your number one sharer of your cringe?
My wife.
Really?
No, I don't know. No, it's people from home. It's not even comics.
Okay.
I think I know a few people who are preying on my downfall, and justifiably so, to be honest. Like I through the early parts of my career, and I'm still kind of like coming to terms with this stuff.
Yeah.
Is I was so loose with names and so loose with telling stories that I thought because it was from my perspective, I'm therefore allowed. And like, I own this story and can drop names and it's true and it's this. And I just like, if I could go back and do it over, I would, I would not do that. Or I would tell the stories, but I just would not attach people to it because I also think that it's not a good look. I think it probably turned some audience off of me too, of just like, look at this guy just like fucking setting fire to people. I don't even know who the fuck this person is.
Yeah, I would love
first and last names.
I would love to keep any secrets in my life. I would love to. I've noticed that's a good thing, is to have some secrets.
Yeah.
And I just always thought, like, you just got to be honest. What do I have to think? And then it was like, you probably shouldn't be talking about this in a public format. I mean, my entire first divorce, I was like going on stage and like basically like reading the fucking minutes from the meeting.
You were divorced Lenny Bruce.
Yeah, it was
Holy
like
shit.
fucking insane. And I was talking about the exact like reason why the marriage fell apart, like on stage.
Yeah.
And this is like a small, it's LA comedy. Everybody knows each other.
Yeah.
And it was so embarrassing. After I went on a podcast like a week after it and like fucking talked about it on podcast, the entire thing, like the start to finish fucking divorce, and not in a funny way. In like
no, of course. How could it be? You were a week off of it.
Yeah.
But I bet to you, because I'm the same, you're like, this is when it'll be its most authentic and raw. And I'm being...
It's so funny because, like if you are, like a certain kind of comic, I don't even want to pigeonhole the person into it, but if you're a certain kind of comic and you share a vulnerable moment, people are like, magical, fantastic, bravo, the bravery.
Yeah.
And every time I've been that guy, people are like, shut the fuck up.
Same.
We do not want to hear that you got molested. We actually don't care. And we sympathize with the molester.
Have you?
Yeah, I got molested.
Did you tell that on this?
I used to tell jokes about it. And people would be like, shut the fuck up. And then I would watch a girl tell a story about sexual assault, and it would get like a New York Times article.
And you're like, I weigh less than her.
I was like, I got molested. I'm the other side. What should the term be for that thing, though? That feeling of knowing that your cringe is going to be shared.
Yeah, it's like
it's not Schadenfreude.
No,
it's
not karma.
It's cringe.
I don't know, but
like cringe watch,
like cringe watch. I like that. Just a countdown to cringe watch. You just watch the arrow on every post, and once it clicks one, you're like, "Fuck." I know exactly who that was.
It's all. Here's how I know it is. I know it's my wife's friends.
Mm-hmm.
Probably sending it back to her.
No, see, I bet they're actually sending the shirtless pic back and forth to each other.
I don't.
They're subterranean,
gay and black, and I don't think I'm their body type. They're all gay. They are. I don't think they're looking. I mean, can you imagine the body standards you would have to be a gay man? It seems fucking impossible.
No, I mean, dude. It's like no wonder Jay Jordan talks so much shit. Look at his body.
It's insane.
His body is a joke. It looks like it was 3D printed.
Yeah. It's like a superhero body.
There's no part of it where you're like, I wouldn't want that.
He posted a picture the other day, and it was like an old picture, and he was like, back when I used to be strong, and I was like, what?
Yeah, well, what are you talking about? I think that's that's one of those girl things, though.
Yeah, you want people to say, girl, you're strong.
That was the hot girl thing when I was a kid, like in middle school or whatever. The girls would be like, I'm like so fat. I'd be like, no.
I think that still happens.
It does?
Yeah. Doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't talked to a woman in years.
Anyways,
Oh, so I was in South Bend. I performed at the Drop Comedy Club in South Bend, Indiana. I've never been to South Bend before.
producer is one of the owners, right?
Yeah. And I met her at Skankfest. Like, she's cool as hell, and she helps out with Aaron stuff, and is like putting together runs all over the place. She's very, very helpful, very cool person. They also had a vintage store in the comedy club.
I saw this. I thought you were going to wear that thing to
I was
here.
thinking about it, but I bunched it in my fucking luggage, and I pulled it out, and it was too wrinkly, and I was like, all right, I got to wear it next time. But it is the coolest cardigan I've ever had in my entire life, because it's basically like if My Little Pony designed clothes. It's nuts. It's all like 3D patch all over it. It says like hope, love, like happy, laughs, and then like literally unicorns and rainbows. And I bought it just because of the Shia LaBeouf interview.
Yeah,
with
because that sweater.
And he was wearing a cool sweater.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll get a stupid sweater, and I think that'll be cool. And
Do you follow Shia LaBeouf's fits?
I mean, he's like the direct influence to Kanye.
Yeah.
Apparently. Like
I love
Kanye
his style.
stole his entire style.
Yeah.
I'm still stuck.
I've tried to emulate it. I don't have the body type.
No, see, this is where I'm at, like very dumbly in terms of still how I perceive how I look, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is like I look how Shia LaBeouf, what he wears, and I'm like, that is fucking cool. Those are cool outfits, but I can't just like play basketball if I was wearing that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think about like what my hair would look like in a basketball uniform. I think about what my outfit, it's all like through the guise of this previous version of myself that
I do it with
was.
my running clothes now.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
It's weird that I genuinely, like, I used to not cut my hair certain ways because of how it would look on the court.
Yeah.
And I
don't do my hair because my hair is just a miracle that it covers the top of my head. But like I'll put together a running outfit and be like, that doesn't look good. I'll change a shirt or something.
Mm-hmm. It's
like
so bizarre.
I look like a pig by the time I'm done running. I fucking bright red snot pouring out of my nose.
Yeah. But yeah, I watched it. So that, and then Detroit. Detroit is a very, so two things. One, I didn't see Notre Dame. I feel stupid for going there and not making
South
a
Bend.
point to just going to see the campus.
Yeah.
I really should have, and I hope that I'll be back.
This will tell you where I was at a certain point in my career. Mm-hmm. One time I did a comedy show at Notre Dame, and my co-headliner was Andrew Santino.
Yeah.
My, how things have changed. But yeah, that I didn't go to the campus either.
I know. I wish I did. But do you know what I drove past? And it got me kind of emotional. And it's all based on bullshit. Is Holy Cross College, which is the college that Rudy Rudiger went as he was trying to get his grades up to go to Notre Dame. And now I've been around long enough to know that entire story is a fabricated fucking...
I never saw Rudy.
It's good that you haven't, because my entire life...
Is that Sean Astin?
Yeah. All of my expectations for life are within that movie.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like, the idea that if you work hard enough, eventually it will pay off. It's like, it's all in that movie.
Yeah.
And it doesn't exist. It didn't exist in that movie. Joe Montana's been interviewed recently, and he's like, Rudy fucking sucked. That guy was
Rudy was a bigot.
He was a piece of shit. He tried hard when we were doing slow walkthroughs and was tackling people and almost hurting our starting running backs.
Yeah.
That scene where everybody offered their jersey to get him playing time never fucking happened. We carried him on our shoulders after he got the sack after the game as a joke. We thought he was a pathetic loser, so we put him on his shoulders just to be like, what a fucking loser. And it's like, God damn, it's like destroying my entire
Such
reality.
a bummer.
But and then we went to Detroit, and I saw, you'll love this, Detroit Stamping. New Detroit Stamping.
I don't know what that is.
Which is the place, I think I have something in my teeth, which is the place that Eminem works in 8 Mile.
Oh, I didn't know
Look
that.
at your boots.
I've never
They're
seen 8
starting
Mile.
to grow roots. You didn't watch where he battle rapped Exhibit?
I never saw 8 Mile.
What in the fuck?
So I have an aversion to Eminem. I have an aversion to white rappers in general, but I'm sorry. Hey, I still love you. We're still friends.
What?
I'll watch it now because I heard it's good. I heard it's actually a good movie.
It's awesome. It's so good.
See, here's the difference, right? Here's the difference: is that I was raised to know that white people should be ashamed,
Uh-huh.
and you were raised to think that someday we're gonna be back.
It wasn't even someday we as in whites. It was we as in cannons.
Yeah.
Like someday.
Someday
this
we're gonna be back
this-
on top.
This ghost ship will be picked off the bottom of the ocean and will sail again.
That's so funny because the whole time you were talking, I was thinking about trying to make a Goonies joke about when you were talking about Rudy. I was like trying to think of a Goonies joke. Like, oh, you didn't know Goonies is made up either?
Sean Astin fucking rules.
Is Sean Astin in Goonies?
Yes. And
That's
he also
so weird. I did not put that together.
He isn't. Whoa, really? That's
Yeah.
not why you were going to make a Goonies
No, I
reference?
was just going to make it like a joke about like something that we thought was real not being real.
That's crazy. And also, his brother, I don't know what his name is, but it's something Aston, was Iron Will in the movie Iron Will.
I don't know that movie.
What the cock fuck? Are you kidding me? Where the guy's trying to save his family's farm and he races this like hundreds of mile fucking race with sled dogs and a sled and he's fucking bleeding from his lips because it's so goddamn cold. His dad dies in a frozen lake.
No.
Iron Will rules. You got to watch every movie that I've ever seen just to continue this podcast. I really feel like I'm just not being seen.
All right. Well, let's put together a movie list.
Yeah. Nicole, did you write those down? Iron Will.
All of your references ever.
Yeah. Just start tapping. Please.
Let's start a watch list, but you're going to have to watch the most depressing French cinema you've ever heard of. It's going to be like about a boy who finds a fiddle.
I mean, this is an idea, obviously, but for Patreon, why don't we do watch-alongs? Like that
All right.
would be, we did that for Here's the Scenario, and it was very fun, but I feel like there's probably a way that we can even do like the movie
Have you ever
in
seen
screen, right?
Have you seen Lane?
What?
It's Lane. It's hate in
What is
English.
it called?
L-A, new word, H-A-I-N-E. It means hate.
Okay.
But it's Lane in French. And it's like Do the Right Thing set in Paris.
Okay.
But it's like formative.
these Chinese in my deli.
Yeah. Kind of.
Just goes around the horn to different races.
No, it's a fucking amazing movie, and it's like amongst people that subscribe to the Kith newsletter. It's
That's
like
great.
every single one of them has
Yeah.
seen it, kind of thing.
I think that might be the best like race scene in any movie. That like when it goes from race to discuss who they're racist about in Do the Right Thing.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
just boom, 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 and it just it's a beautiful.
I still love his trolley shots.
Yeah,
Those are so great.
I'll
The
tell you
ones-
what. I'm such a mark that Inside Man. I was like, poof, what? He's in there.
He stayed in the back.
He stayed in there.
And I like that. I also thought that was like after it, I thought it was a good idea. I was like, yeah, you just break out one day and nobody will notice.
Nobody will notice.
The guy that walks out of the vault. That's normal.
Oh, I used to smoke cigarettes like Clive Owen.
Mm.
I saw him. What is that movie with Jennifer Aniston and Clive Owen? And she's so hot in that movie, but he used to smoke. He smoked and he'd have it between his index and middle finger.
This one, yeah.
And he'd just bring his hand completely across and hit it like this. And so I just started doing that.
I think I did that at one point too.
Yeah. Is there anything worse than waking up hungover smelling like cigarettes?
No, but I will tell you, sometimes now I do like the smell of cigarettes. Like when I was in the casino that whole week, I was like, I'm home. But I didn't have a home where
You
they
didn't
smoked it.
participate.
We should do the voicemail.
Yeah, let's do a VM, and then I'll do another BM.
Do you have to poop again? I have
Yeah.
to pee.
Hey guys, so I'm dating a girl right now, and I want to get a piece of art on my body, and she does not agree with it. I'm a real big fan of the 4th of July and dicks, honestly.
Did you say dicks?
Well, rewind that one time. Did he say "and dicks"? Honestly, so 4th of July and dicks.
And dicks, honestly.
Okay.
I think that they are pretty hysterical, and I just have this weird idea about getting a dick, maybe like positioned in between two large breasts, but the breasts are actually watermelon, and then the penis is kind of breaking out of another watermelon.
Yeah.
And it's also shooting out some seeds. And I just think that would be pretty epic to have on the inside of my thigh as a tattoo.
Where does the 4th of July come in? Just he eats watermelon every July 4th?
I guess it's a summer theme.
Yeah.
But she doesn't agree, and I'm wondering if I need to either break up with her and get this piece of artwork or stay with a pretty hot chick. So that's my question. Thanks, guys.
I mean, okay, we got to talk about a few things. First of all, you're getting pretty fast and loose with the term art when you describe watermelon tits with a dick popping out, jizzing seeds.
Buddy, no complaints from my end.
Yeah.
That's my art.
I heard a Joe List joke about this, about somebody having like a rooster on their calf and tattooed. He has a joke about this on his most recent special, and it's like somebody goes, "What's that?" And he goes, "A cock below my knees." Oh. And then Joe's like, "You could have just done socks."
Yeah.
And it is, I do think, funny, like a joke tattoo. I feel like I don't know many people who have silly joke tattoos that they're like happy about long term, but I don't want to yuck your yum. That does sound aggressive, but you kind of, your voice kind of let me know that you're freelancing. So I don't know.
Hey, same could be said about me.
No, hey, believe me.
My Uncle Johnny, R.I.P., he had a squirrel, and I think this is like a joke book joke, but he had a squirrel running up his leg and then a squirrel running down his leg with, what do you think?
Nuts.
2 nuts in his mouth.
Does he go up with none and down with?
Yeah. Yeah. And honestly, it worked. It hit me every time.
Yeah.
I mean, I was 7 being like, is there potential for anybody to be cooler than this?
Yeah, yeah.
No fucking way. So, I mean, it depends who you're trying to attract. If you're trying to attract a nephew, boom, you got that. Get that tattoo. But if you're trying to get your girlfriend to blow you while staring a watermelon cock spitting seeds between watermelon tits, you might have a tougher time. I also think, should the seeds turn into fireworks?
Yeah, that's kind of what. I don't know, man.
I thought you were going to have like a Roman candle situation of the dick just...
Yeah, that's, I mean, I think
dick
everybody heard
fireworks.
dick and they thought it was going to shoot fireworks.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Well,
But then
because
you
I just
brought
don't
in
understand the 4th of
boobs.
July element, besides like if just watermelon is a non-negotiable in your buffet.
Yeah, I confused on many levels, and I wish you the best. I don't think.
Can we see a drawing of the tattoo?
Yeah,
like
send
if
us
you
a
have
drawing.
if you have a what is it called? Like a reference drawing? I would love to see it because I'm kind of into it. I do think so I almost got a tattoo that I'm very glad I did.
Do you have 0 tattoos?
No, I have a lot.
Oh, okay.
Or not a lot, but a few. So instead of this one, my son's drawing of a cardinal, which is awesome because one, it's his drawing solidified on my body, 4 years old, and the cardinal is representative of my grandfather, so it's like a multi-tiered who gives a shit. But I almost got, because I asked my son, I was like, I want to get a tattoo for you and your little brother. Like, I want to get something, the two of you. And I was thinking about my favorite book is this book called Together, and it's about it's a mom, I think, but it's when I read it, it's a father, but it's spending time with their kids and like it's about the things that they do together, and just, it's a beautiful book. I really love it. So I was going to get about an otter and her thing. I was going to get otters on my knee or on my thigh. And my son was like, no, I want 2 orangutans doing karate. And I was like, that sounds awesome.
That does sound awesome.
And then I had like several people draw me up different orangutans. I picked definitely the worst one. Like, now that I think about it in hindsight, I'm so glad it didn't go on my body. But I was going to put this giant like Pixar orange fucking 2 orangutans in karate gis on my thigh.
$1,200 later.
Dude, and the fan was going to do it, and I was so excited, and I got there for, like, the thing, and he's like, this is great, dude, I'm so pumped to have it, thanks for doing it with me, and I'm like, yeah, no problem. He's like, it's just going to be, like, $1,100, and I'm like, I thought it was going gonna be substantially less, if not free.
Yeah.
I was like, so, you know.
Yeah, because I have tattoo artists follow me, and then I'll be like, hey, what's up? And they're never like...
No, it makes sense. It makes sense. They got to make a living.
How did Natalie Cuomo get all those tattoos?
She's hot.
Oh, okay.
That's a staunch, stark difference.
Boobs. What was I going to say? There was something. Oh, I am guilty of like getting dumb guy inspirational motivational tattoos. Like I always think about yesterday I was thinking about like, because every day when I don't want to go running or I don't want to go to the gym or I'm feeling some kind of depression, whatever it is, whatever is kind of holding me back, I just say to myself, I go, we do hard things.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, I should get we do hard things like on my leg so I can read it. And then it's like, what are we doing, buddy?
Yeah. Well, and then also, it's right by your cock.
Yeah.
We do hard things. And then you can point to it as a lady, into a lady. And
She's
be
like,
instead of we, you.
I just got drier than Joshua Tree. All right. Let's go to the Patreon.
Patreon.com/beautifulboyspodcast. Thank you very much for those of you who listen to the free apps and for those of you who support on the Patreon. Sign up. We have a bunch of additional content. We have the live show that we did for New York Comedy Festival. That was awesome. We're going to have a little snippet of that come out on the YouTube pretty soon. And I think it's people are really enjoying the vibe of the Patreon. So
yeah.
I suggest you come on over. It's really great. And if you want to, for a cup of coffee, you could support 2 orphan dads.
Dude, a cup of coffee now is like $8.
So less.
It's less
$3.
than a cup of coffee. And if like 10,000 of you guys do it,
you could change our lives.
We could fucking move into matching townhouses next to each other. We could share exercise equipment. Yeah. Yours would have the cold plunge. Mine would have all of the kettlebells.
Yes.
We'd have that matting.
Yep.
We'd probably turn Christian.
Let's talk about it on the Patreon because
okay.
I have plans for this.
Okay, cool.
We'll see you there.
Bye.